Morning and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be answering a question I got the other day. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so I was going through my comment section the other day and pretty much I saw a comment which asked me, do I just farm gold or do I do other things in game? And quite frankly, it actually got me kind of thinking about what else do I actually do within game. So I would like to actually go over what I actually like to do aside from gold making in general and just clear a few things up, so to speak, as well as answer that question. And to be quite frank, I think this is something I want to actually talk about as well, because moving forward I am working on a few projects that would expand on the content as well. So aside from all of that being the case, let's get into the question, which is, do you just like gold or do you do other things in the game? Now there are multiple different types of things that I actually enjoy doing, and gold making is something I do enjoy overall, and that is because I enjoy the thrill of literally just farming up gold and making it. I like the economic factors that you have to play alongside making the gold and all the other different types of things that actually go about doing it. Personally, I just like the analysis of gold making as well as making the gold in general, as it is a means in order for me to actually buy stuff in game that other people aren't able to buy if they don't have enough gold. Now, aside from all of that, I do tend to love gold making, and that is mainly due to the fact that if we go back to like the end of vanilla and the beginning of Burning Crusade, I was just dinged max level and at the time, and to be quite honest, a lot of my friends at the time, I had two friends that actually played with me, and that was Max and Zach. And pretty much Max was always good at raiding. He was like top tier, like tank. He was just amazing at it. Overall, Max was really good at tanking and just the general gist of it, like dungeons, raids. He was just awesome at it. Then you had Zach, who was like amazing at leveling, and then there was me. Basically, I was like neither good at any of those two things. When it came to like raiding, when I first started properly raiding, which was at the beginning of Burning Crusade, I was a holy paladin who was pretty damn crap. And yeah, I was literally like the substitute healer for raiding. And I generally did enjoy raiding, it was kind of fun, but overall I didn't really find it all that fun in so much to the extent of like I was obsessed with raiding or anything. Then I turned around and I tried a hand at like leveling loads of alts, trying to get as many characters as possible, and I didn't like that either. Moving on to that, I then found gold making, which was something that was a completely new aspect to me, and I was hearing, at the beginning it was like stigma about Chinese gold farmers, and they're just selling gold in game. You could see them like popping up in trade chat. I think they still do, but I never really pay attention anymore. But overall, I actually found, this is a cool concept. I could actually sell stuff to actually make gold, and then that's what actually initially got me into it, because I kind of found that I was okay at it at the beginning. I was okay. I kind of got a gist of what to actually do, how to do it, and how to do it moderately well. I wasn't anything like amazing or anything. This is before like transmog farming even came into the game or anything to that effect. It was literally like you would run a dungeon to boost someone, or you would farm up a load of stuff from a dungeon. I remember running into RFC because I was Horde at the time on my Blood Elf Paladin, and then gathering up all the mobs in RFC, burning them down, and then selling all of the greens for like 1 gold on the auction house. This is when I was using the add-on Auctioneer, which, damn, this is a very old add-on, but it actually still is about even today. But aside from all that, I tended to find that I was making a decent amount of gold, and yeah, I really enjoyed the aspect of gold making. And then when I hit around about like 14 years old, This was in like Wrath of the Lich King, and basically I made my very first video, which is still about anyway. It was called Blazo Goldie, because my character was called Blazo, and Goldie because gold. Why not? And there still is a clip, a couple of videos out there even today when I actually made one, and that was about a farm in Volturus, which was in Zuldrak, and basically you had to go on top of the necropolis that was floating in the air, and you just kill those mobs, and that was an instant respawn farm. But I wasn't that good because my gear was pretty bad. We only managed to just do a couple of wings in Karazhan, so that is pretty much what I was actually doing at that point. I was raiding in Karazhan, just a couple of them. I think we only ever got to the Rainbow Dragon dude. I can't remember his name because the name escapes me. But aside from all that, then I kind of just quit raiding altogether in Wrath of the Lich King. And then I just kind of like took a break for a couple of years. I completely missed Cataclysm, and then I came back. And then I just kind of found myself again, and I did a bit of leveling at that point, and then I just found myself back into gold making because I enjoy the aspect of making gold. Aside from all of that, I do actually miss generally raiding, but a lot of my, but to be quite frank, a lot of my friends actually don't play as much anymore because life, as you grow up, you have less and less time to play games and do all that stuff because you've got adult stuff to actually go ahead and do. And obviously some of them have families now and all that jazz, so I can't actually, it's very hard for us to find the time to actually play like a raid together or do dungeons together or do anything in game anymore. And quite frankly, I just found gold making as a nice little outlet because gold making is something I would say I'm pretty good at, and I understand it and I know how to make the gold. And I just love the analysis of it all and just that moving forward. However, there is a couple of other things that I am interested in and things that I do take active approaches in. I do like reputations and I like mounts. I primarily, in my downtime, I actually go for either reputations with other characters. This is majority of the time is locked behind mounts. So like Netherwing rep, the Tolbuk mounts, I work towards all of those ones that unlock mounts for me because that actually moves into mounts because I like mount farming. I like the aspect of going into a dungeon, not knowing if I can actually get it, and then I get that mount after like stupid amounts of attempts. Now, aside from all of that, I very much enjoy mount farming is because it's a cool aesthetic in game, and it is something I enjoy quite a lot because you have that RNG element to it and you never know if you're going to get it or not, and it always gives me something to look forward to for the next week on reset when all the raids unlock and I can go ahead and go do it again. Obviously that's a little bit different when it comes to heroic dungeons, but it's just something I enjoy, which is farming up mounts, farming reputation, and gold making in general. Those are the three main things that I enjoy. However, in Shadowlands, I will be taking a bit more of an active approach into dungeons and raids. I have never ever done a Mythic Plus, so that's something I would like to give a try, but I'm a little bit of a noob when it comes to all that. Even though I've been playing for so long, I just have never done a Mythic Plus, so that's something I would like to do. Along with that, I would like to actually start taking an active approach in raiding and also just in general heroic dungeons and all that stuff moving forward, just doing the in-game content moving forward. That is something I am intending on doing moving forward with that because I would like to get back into it because a lot of you guys have offered, would you like to come do a raid with me? And I'm like, you know what, actually yes, I would like to. So yeah, that is something I am intending on doing moving forward within Shadowlands. Aside from all of that, guys, that is basically my answer to that question. Do I just like gold? No, I don't just like gold. I like the lore and also the reputations and mount farming. Things of note that I would like to actually go ahead and start doing more is raids and mythic dungeons. But aside from all of that, I will have to brush up on what's actually changed since then. But aside from all of that, guys, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. If you want to support the channel and help make the channel even better, then why not check out the Patreon? Members get additional info, gold making resources, and Patreon specific content. The link is located in the description down below. Thank you and have an awesome day.